Welcome to Digital Academy. In this new lesson, I will talk about pivot table. You will find it in the insert menu. When you hit it, you will find pivot table tab. When you press it, then you will be applying the pivot table scope and the scaling. It's the existing workout or the new worksheet. This is where you will create it for. And if you hit press OK, you will find it bottom down a new sheet and you can double click and name it. For this one, I will name it main data. Then you remember to insert any analysis, you will have to insert menu and press insert. Then you will select the scaling. You will find all the main data in your table and you drag it down like the product, the price, amount, unit, country, and marketer. Drag it down to the column and to the row. You will find the columns at the top and the row at the side. You can apply also the value. You get it, drag it to the price, drag it to the value tab field, and you navigate around to find the value set has been added. And you can drag one column to the row if you changing the way you present the data analysis, and you can drag it down to the column and you will find when you drag it the appearance of the analysis will change according the type of the formatting and the design you want to present your data and you make your analysis. If you drag it to the side, you will find this small tab. If you press it, you increase or decrease the showing of the data. You can return it back by dragging to the field of row to represent the data. You can see that the grand total will be added to the columns and to the row for all the data gathered in the fields of the pivot table automatically. Remember to get to analyze and insert a slicer. If you get to insert a slicer, you will find the main column data of the main table you are working on. If you are working with me from the start, you know the main data have the product, the price, the value date, and so on. If you insert a slicer, it will gather the data and show it according to filters you've added according to the slicer. For this one, I select the product. It will show only the data I'm required to present. Without too many distracting information, it will only represent the data of the slicer I am filtering accordingly. For this one, I according to the products make the filter. It will show the prop only. If you make a filter according to a specific price, it will show only the products with a specific price. You press it. You can remove the filter by pressing this X menu, and you can see the specific value that you are choosing. You can right click and remove it, and for the second one, right click and remove it. Then remember, you get to the analysis and hit to insert a slicer. If you want to make a slicer for your project and represent a specific value without too much distracting information. For this one, I'll make a slicer for the country and for the marketer, and you can also make it for the date and press OK. If you are following along with me from the start, you know each product has a specific date, specific marketer. If you want only to present a specific data, let's say of a specific date, January 225, or you can February, or you can March, you can head to July. It will represent only the data of July. And also for a specific country, let's say Egypt, England, make France. According to the country you've added, if you remove the other filters, you can apply multiple filters together. For this one, you can remove the filter with a clear filter tab, and then you press on the pivot table any area to get to the pivot table main menu, and you can apply accordingly the analysis according to the type of showing and type of presenting the data. You can press it and drag it to the column tab. You can navigate around to decrease or increase the amount of value specified and presenting. You can drag it from the column menu to the row menu, and in the opposite direction from the row menu to the column according to the required data that you will represent. For this one, you can use analyzing in the field of the pivot table, and with the help of the slicer you can represent only some specific. When you apply date, you can find it divided into years and quarters and specific months. You can increase or decrease it from this small tab, and you can get to a small date and you can remove it by drag it away or right click and press delete. For this one, you can drag it away to remove it. This is how to use the date in the pivot table menu. You can, with the help of the slicer, show or remove only according to marketer, let's say Donny, Jane, or whichever the marketer you want. You just press it on the slicer, and you have another lesson to represent how to modify the slicer and how to apply filters with slicers. You can revise it. For this one, I want to focus on the how to manage the main data of the pivot table with the help of the slicer. With a little bit of information, you can represent and make your analysis arrangement according to the specific needs. If you want the profit, the value, you just drag the value you want to make the work with to the value menu. And if you hit a specific date from the date slicer, it will show only the products and the data at the specific date from the main table that you make the pivot table for. Then you have the main table and you make the range of the pivot table accordingly. And after that, you make the slicer from the analyze menu, insert a slicer. You can apply modification, remove, and select a specific value like the marker or anyone you want to represent accordingly. It will show only the data of the filters according to the slicer. Right click to delete it, make one slicer or remove all the slicer. After removing all the slicer, it will show again all the data of the pivot table. You can arrange it again from the templates. You can change the design. Just left click on the upper top left corner of the table and you can change the table design, the colors, how to modify it. You can press this small button and choose from the ready-made templates. You can choose the specific value you want to use. You can format it as table, change it accordingly. Then that's all for today, and I will see you in the next